Hey guys, it's Icy Dice again. I'm still feeling under the weather, but do you want to know who else feels terrible just like me? People who are going through writer's block. I understand all too well how frustrating writer's block can be. I've had it multiple times in my life, and every time I would go days, weeks, even months without being able to write anything, and I truly hated it. So I just wanted to offer some encouragement and motivation for people who are going through that. I know it's frustrating, I know it's awful, I know it's lame, but you will get through it. The first thing that I want to say is don't let it frustrate you so much. I know that it's difficult, going through a period of time where you can't get anything down on paper, but you have to remember that writing is something that's supposed to make you happy. It's supposed to be a hobby, something that you spend your time on to achieve some kind of enjoyment. So if that's the case, don't let your inability to write frustrate you or make you angry or depress you. Because if writing is supposed to make you happy, then don't let something like that take away your joy. If anything, you should look forward to breaking through out of your writer's block. You should look forward to that more than anything else if you truly love writing. That should be your primary motivation. Not focusing on the bad, but focusing on your potential to break out of that, that mindset, that inability to write, to get words down. So that's number one. Now, as for what helped me with writing block, right? With writer's block, mind me. Um, there were a few things that I tried, and remember, everybody's different, so these are just personal to me. But maybe some of you can take these tips and run with them, and maybe they'll help you as well. So the first thing that I did was I just free wrote. I just wrote everything down that I wanted to. It didn't matter if I didn't like it. It didn't matter if it had grammatical errors. I just wrote things down that came to mind. And I would just free write for several minutes, get it all out there as like an exercise for my fingers and for my mind. And if you don't have something to write about how you don't have something to write about and your emotions on it, you know? And just write that down and continue writing those kinds of things down for several days until you break out of your writer's block. That's something that helped me. Number two, alternatively, you could just take a break from writing. Sometimes it's very frustrating to sit down and try to write and not be able to produce anything. And in some cases, that can actually make your writer's block even worse. So if you don't want your writer's block to get worse, because why would you? Then there's a very simple solution, albeit it might be very difficult, and that is to take a break from the paper or from the computer. Find something else to do for a while. And when you feel as if you might be able to write again, then get back to it. Okay? So really, it's just about however your writer's block manifests, you'll have a personal way of dealing with it. Whether that personal way is taking a break from it, or trying to write no matter what, and just getting things out there in a free flowing, free writing way, where you just write everything that you're thinking, even if it's just writing about your own writer's block and your attitude towards it. Try not to let it burden you, make you, sad or angry. And just remember that writing is supposed to be fun, and your hobby should not be giving you a great amount of stress. It's just not worth it. I hope that this was somewhat encouraging to people with writer's block. I may have the flu, but that's arguably a worse disease than any flu could ever be. Especially for people who are extra passionate about writing. So, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this short little video. I'm going to get some rest and take some medication after this. If you guys enjoyed this video, please give a little like. If you guys want to comment anything, comment what helps you personally with your writer's block. If you get writer's block, maybe some of you out there are lucky enough to not get it, and I envy you truly. And if you want to see more videos from me, consider hitting that subscribe button. Thank you. This has been Icy Dice, and I will see you in the next video.